Welcome back to the forest, everyone.
Welcome back to Child Running Simulator.
Child running simulator.
Crying out for father.
Crying out for father. You know who else cries out for father? Baby Yoda.
Does he? He doesn't even speak English.
He doesn't speak English. He is surprisingly articulate in terms of, like, he makes a lot of noises. But Season 2 did a very good job of, like, making him more expressive. Like, the first season, they didn't realize that he was going to be as big of a meme as he became.
Mm-hmm.
And so he's just running around on a little baby stroller thing. And this one, they have him actually, like, run around. Like, they rig where he, like, walks around. And he gets in, like, all sorts of different containers for the Mandalorian to carry him. But then they also have a thing where it's like, he sees you as a father figure. I can't separate you from him. Or separate him from you. Because, you know, and it was like, oh, fuck. And I don't know. Basically, from everything I've seen, he's just a little rascal. And he's adorable.
Do you think... Because... And this has nothing to do with Baby Yoda, but this has to go into the conversation that Baby Yoda made me think of. You think in fiction, where humans hook up with elves, it's a little weird. Because usually elves live to be like, I don't know, a couple hundred years old. Mm-hmm. Maybe 1,000.
Yeah.
So if like an elf was like 300, hooking up with like someone in their late 20s, early 30s.
I mean, by the racial standards, they're of, like, the same, quote, maturity level. Oh, hey, where did we get up a card?
Brian Xander Morgan.
Who the fuck is that?
Oh, Shadow Dad.
It's Shadow Dad. Okay, thanks, Shadow Dad.
That's an awesome fucking name.
Xander's an interesting name. But no, I mean, it would be weird if, like, a 19-year-old elf and a 19-year-old human hooked up, because a 19-year-old elf is, like, a toddler still to them, you know? Like, that's not sexually, like, they haven't reached sexual maturation yet. They're not, like, an adult. They haven't gone, because I imagine, like, things go through the same psyche level. Or are you, like, are you the type of person who believes that elves go through, like, the same, like, an 18-year-old elf is the equivalent of an 18-year-old person?
No, but now that I know what your argument and your stance is, I'm going to flip it real quick for you.
Okay.
Let's say there's a race of humanoid-like things that have a lifespan of 24 hours. Does that mean that at 3 o'clock you can just be like, well, I guess I can? Oh, there you go. I knew it.
What the fuck is that? Okay.
Emily is consoling Child York. Dude. We're about to figure it out right now. We're going to figure out her answer.
Okay. I mean, I guess in theory, if they had a day lifespan, I mean, flies get it, you know, like... They get it on because they only live for like a week or like a day. I don't remember. They only live for so long. But yeah, I guess in theory at 3 o'clock, if they were ready for the cock, sure.
Jesus Christ. Willie!
What the fuck is... What is going on in this weird fever dream? Hey, dog. Oh!
Goodest boy.
Except he steals our bones.
He keeps stealing our well, dogs like bones.
Yeah, but this is like human bones. He's not supposed to like human bones. Oh, we've awoke.
We were just having a dream. Ooh.
No, we haven't woken up yet.
Not quite yet. Anna, Becky, Diane. So that's 3.
Oh, yeah.
You have to kill 4 for immortality, right?
I thought it was 3. What the fuck?
You are waiting here for someone, aren't you?
Oh, Diane shagged up with Kaysen. Of course she has a little Kaysen doll.
I see. But all that to say is that, like, weird...
Oh, no!
Fantasy, like, hookups are weird.
Always. Shit, the trees!
Oh no, the trees are breaking.
The Lorax is like, what the fuck are you doing?
It's bleeding. Wow. That probably would have been really interesting as a shot if this game wasn't fucking pretentious.
I can't believe this game is now trying to push an environmentalist message upon us.
Let's see. Those ropes are really loose.
We come toward the climax.
Whoa,
York is like, I'm about to finish.
Soon fated to meet.
This is his exact
What do
kink.
you think of those dreams, Zach? So I do care for Emily. What about you?
York's about to have a heart-to-heart.
Take this opportunity and talk about this a bit.
Yeah, just relax and talk with your imaginary friend, Zach.
If I hadn't seen York come into the bar, well, you wouldn't have found this place, would you?
That's why forced
Now, how about
kissing.
that? I guess I've
Is
always
that
been lucky when
so?
it was needed.
Hold on. Is the scene of events here because we looked into the cup of coffee? Forrest Kaysen showed up, and because we looked into the coffee and set that precedent, we knew to ask for coffee when we needed a hint. So so they handed us a cup and we were like, now we gotta go fishing in the falls.
Well, I mean, I think it's implied that he's done it before, because he asked for the coffee specifically so that he can get his clues. He says he's done it before. Unless you want to spin the story that Kaysen is supposed to be our guardian angel, because Kaysen's actually got us out of a few scraps.
George, look.
Does appear so. I like how you can watch these.
They're the same brand that York smokes. He's definitely been here.
Carol's been missing since the bar closed last night. This town will be deserted if this keeps up.
You've lost.
Sorry, I was trying to figure out what the
What's
fuck's
really
going on in
happening
the
here in
game.
Greenvale?
What do you think is happening here in Greenvale?
Let's focus on
I
looking for
think
York.
you've got some misguided soul,
I just hope there are more
thinks he
leads
can
than a
become
cigarette
immortal.
butt around here.
and then I don't know, maybe he wants to use the immortality to wait for like a proper gender reassignment procedure, so he can truly be the woman he wants to be, or she wants to be. I don't know
of
if the
course. You can track his scent, can't you, boy?
Forrest
What do you
Kaysen's
think,
gonna be our
officers?
guardian angel. I take back everything.
Best
I said.
bros, George and Kaysen.
Dude,
Police dog.
I think I'm officially off the.
Sounds good,
I
Kaysen.
recant because I don't know if I went on
We can
recording
get.
saying that Forrest Kaysen is the
Come on,
killer.
George,
I
that's
recant
not gonna help
everything
us.
about Forrest Kaysen being the killer.
You
Do you have a
said
better
George is the
plan?
killer and Kaysen is the
I
killer.
never said George was
Yeah,
the
you
killer.
did. Literally the first time we met him, it was like, yep, that's him.
Oh, was I like that?
Basically.
Maybe.
But now we're best bros with George, and Kaysen's dog is gonna save the day!
We got this, dude. Kaysen's dog.
I mean, we already know fucking Thomas is basically it.
Yeah. Unless they pull some really weird 11th hour ass
Right.
pull.
Let's have them help.
But if
Thank
they
you,
did
George.
that,
But one thing.
I'd fucking lose my
York went into
shit.
Action. I'm back in charge. York would give me hell if something bad happened to you guys. So
Aww.
I like how like this is the Persona gang forming at the end of the game. Like what?
Wacky animal sidekick.
Yeah, like everyone's here. The weird eccentric dork, the hot blonde, the grumpy
Thank you, George.
old guy.
There wasn't... Ikari wasn't blonde.
We're counting on you, boy.
Look,
Welcome
I'm
to
just
the
like
force, Deputy.
paraphrasing.
Fair.
There's always the hot one. There's always the quirky one. And then there's always the grumpy asshole.
Who was Grumpy in 5?
Grumpy and 5 bounced around between Morgana, Ryuji,
Okay.
and
I'm counting on you, Willie.
Yosuke. Or is it Yusuke?
Yusuke.
Is that? I always get fucking.
Yusuke, Yosuke, Makoto Nijima, maybe Makoto. Hey, we're Emily now, and we have hip-hop R&B!
Let's fucking go! Look at that run animation.
You've got 8 crazy minutes to find Francis York Morgan.
Is it really 8 minutes or?
No, that was just a funny haha
Okay, sorry.
crazy taxi. I don't remember what George is going to do, but Emily, Kaysen, and Willie are hot on the trail.
This is like.
This is a new sound from the soundtrack.
It definitely is. It's interesting. Oh, we gotta look both ways before we cross the street. Thanks, buddy.
He had to wind up.
He had to. this is that quintessential, like, because this game was made in Japan, right?
Yeah.
This is that quintessential, like, Japanese funk vibe that they get rocking, and I love it. Like, I don't know, like jazz and funk made its way to Japan, and then they were like, I love this, and then they made this beautiful spin on it.
Summer, go this.
I am not a weeb, I swear, but Japanese swing band is like swing music is so great. Like, he just referenced this band I found on accident called Soil and Pimp Sessions. No, yeah, Soil and Pimp Sessions. And it's funny because they're just like this awesome band that I had never heard of before. That YouTube was just like, hey, you want to listen to some Japanese jazz tracks? And I'm like,
Do what?
Yes, YouTube.
Hey,
yeah.
you fucker, you put that on silent.
Did I? Oh, it is on silent, didn't it? Vibe?
No, it just vibed.
Oh, here, I'll just take it away.
We got a big old vibe check.
Oh, big old vibe check. I couldn't hear it over the fucking music.
Fucking Jet Set Radio blaring right now.
Jet Set Radio
He can be a
blaring.
little selfish, but he's a good dog. He stayed
We
with
did
me
just
all
go
this
to
time, through all
this.
the good
What the
and
fuck?
the bad.
Who?
How long have you been together?
Oh, we go
Oh,
back
it's
a long
because I
time.
don't have that server.
I can't even remember a time when he wasn't.
I had a dog.
Mute
when
to
I was
only
small.
mentions.
Yeah,
Illegal.
the only...
Named him B.
I won't go into it, but yeah, I've been getting random fucking pings from the one server I don't have muted
Even things I couldn't
because
tell
it's never active, and today is the one day it's active.
Oh, it's always that way.
It's like he
Monday, it's my server for Pathfinder, my session on Monday, and they're just like hanging out in there today for some fucking reason. That's the server they designated to hang out in.
The boys have gathered.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Sometimes
Speaking
I
of,
really got a lot more.
boys have gathered. Just Emily and Casey just hanging out. Meanwhile, York is being tortured, but it's just like, let's talk about dogs you've had in the past.
You know, dogs, they're always happy.
Yeah.
I'm
What a
positive.
fucking weird, like, tangential story. It's like, it's like a vague parallel, and they're just cutting away from, the fucking fingernail removing torture porn that is York getting.
Yeah, that was probably one of like the.
Oh look, Deputy Willie's.
You think it would hurt more to have your entire fingernail removed, or like just chop off a finger? Probably the fingernail, right?
Okay, so
because that has like infection material.
Okay, so here's the thing. The fingernail would... No, you know what? I do declare that the finger would probably hurt more. I think your body would react more viscerally to losing a limb.
True, but I think you have more potential to injure yourself or like maintain the pain of the fingernail removal. Because let's say let's make them both. Let's make them both the pinky.
Okay.
Oh wait, things are happening. Oh.
I know that you're there. Your
I can
disposition
slightly
is
sleep through
not
the
of my
cloth.
concern. But you do need to stop this. Untie me. Let me go. Right now. And you and Carol should take off. Go as far away as you can. Open a bar or a diner in a new town. With your cooking, I know you do well.
Sir?
What the fuck is going on here?
Why,
Oh.
Thank you, York. You're so kind. Unlike him. If I had
Who is
someone
him?
like you, things may not have come to this. York, have you ever been in love with
Does he
someone?
have a tattoo on his back?
A long time ago, I witnessed two people that I really cared about die.
Alright.
Both pretty much at the same time.
And I've
since
never
then,
loved since.
I've tried not to care about it so
so deeply,
Mhm.
but recently that way of thinking has changed.
Is this
Right.
the ending
She's a
where
nice
the story where York is
Warn
like,
York,
I
you'd
retire
better
now.
Not falling in love with her.
What the hell?
Alice, considering the circumstances, whatever I say might not be important to you, but I'll
But
say
know
it anyway.
this.
Don't you dare touch Emily.
Oh yeah.
That better not be your fourth.
I think I've said too much. It's natural to respond when someone talks to you, I guess.
Generally.
Everything will end tonight.
You just
I
stay
see.
there until then.
I see. Did he just
Give us a little.
give a little smoochies?
You ever clipped your fingernails or your toenails and then maybe like it didn't like fully come off, so you like
You
rip a little bit, and then it like cuts like this part, and then when you're doing general work, you press something, and it's just pain.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Now your entire fingernail is gone. You're more prone to do stuff with your hands that'll cause that pain factor to shoot through your body, as opposed to losing that whole finger. So I think you have.
I think I still posit that having your finger cut off, but I don't know. This would have to be something where it'd be like, all right, Perry, I'm gonna rip off your left pinky nail, and I'm gonna cut off your right pinky. Which one hurts more? You know, like pain's so weirdly subjective that there's not a scientific way to prove that shit. You know.
That's all the brain anyway, ain't it?
Yeah, and the brain is just like weird. If you think about it, we're all just big fleshy mech suits.
Bro, we all are Gundams.
Dude, we all are Gundams.
Can't save anymore.
Why would they do that? There's a time limit on your save. Save or get the fuck out.
Save now or leave. We gonna talk about cats now? Gophers?
Talk about that? Cats,
what's
gophers,
wrong?
ferrets.
Something's bothering you.
Oh no, it's just I promised to have tea with Polly. I just remembered.
What's that got to do with anything?
But things are a little more important than that right now, Kaysen.
I know, but well, she reminds me of my mother who passed away.
Jesus Christ,
I've been a sailor
Kaysen!
for a long, long time.
Now the confidants are interacting with each other.
Sales, they were the thing.
Dude,
for
we're
me,
getting
no
like
matter what
confidant
happened,
by
this
proxy
was more
with
important.
Kaysen.
So even when she
Yeah,
was
they have to
sick,
play catch up with Kaysen's confidant.
Yeah, they have to introduce because Kaysen's gonna die
when
a
I heard
tragic
she
death.
died, I was on my way home, all happy. I closed a big
Nothing
deal
good happens in New
just
Jersey.
back.
Everything's legal in
I know
New
where it
Jersey.
gets back to. Well, that's when I met her, Polly.
Okay.
I thought heaven had given me another
Another
chance.
yeah, he's
So I
gonna
always
fuck
stay in that
Polly.
hotel.
At a mom?
Come up here. Oh, sure,
At
the
a-
rooms are great, but in
He
all
said he reminds him of
honesty,
his mom.
I go there because I
Dude,
want to talk.
She's got that
Does
Freudian
Polly
issue.
know all this?
No.
He's got an Oedipus complex.
An Oedipus complex?
She'd think I've got
Sure.
some crazy.
Did you really just call it Oedipus?
Well, that's how you call all the Greeks gods.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Right. Let's get
You
going.
have Oedipus, and then
Deputy
okay,
Willie disapproves.
name another god that you pronounce like
I'll
that.
make it up to you some
Um,
other time, I guess.
Dionysus.
Yeah, okay. Name
You
another.
don't pronounce it like Dionysus.
Yeah,
Dionysus.
okay, you have Dionysus. Name another one.
Listen, you put me on the spot. All right. Fucking Heracles.
I guess you can get away with that one because I for the longest time I didn't realize it was
Different
like
from
Hercules. Hercules is the Roman name.
Thomas
Yeah.
is certainly a great
And
cook.
what was it?
It's a
Fucking
shame to keep his cooking hidden out here in the countryside. Don't you think so? sir?
Perseus.
Which
Oh,
reminds me, there's another great cook in town.
she cooks
Oh,
awful.
what the
Her
fuck?
would mean that I would need to love her cooking too.
I can't love her. She can't cook.
God test us so I want you to have
Why is God? Why have you made this woman a bad cook? Bruh.
She's got beautiful eyes and an ass that won't quit, but she can't cook.
So clearly, by these weird 90s standards of love, I'm not allowed to love them. I can't be the cook in this relationship. No, the woman must cook.
I am man. That is woman. I need turkey sandwich.
I need sinner sandwich every day.
Knowing her, she'd even fuck
This
up the
is-
sinner sandwich.
This is such a weird... This game is filled with a million great ideas and then the jankiest implementation of all fucking time.
Are you sure that those ideas are great?
Okay, there's some ideas here. This game This game would be better if it wasn't so fucking clunky and like disjointed.
Hey, oh, York drove this car.
Yeah. Oh, hold on. Here we go.
It's only a hunch now, but I don't think Nick killed Diane.
No shit.
We figured this
What do you
out.
mean?
Me and Diane, we were, pretty close.
I got in there.
Yeah.
We might have moral issues about it all, but I'd like to think that I knew her.
What's the
pretty
moral
well.
issue?
Every time we
Yeah, I mean,
Technically, he's
talk,
married
she'd
still.
bring
He's
me
not fully
apart.
divorced.
I'd
Oh,
make
that-
a face, boring. And she'd
As
always
opposed
say,
to just
"You're
people
so
thinking
different.
he's married. Maybe people only
So
think
much
he's married.
more intelligent."
Oh, technically,
Sounds like
Nick is
something
also
he's
like
saying.
married
Nick
too.
was one of the
Nick
few
is married,
people
definitely.
to talk to,
But apparently they
And
never
vice
fucked. They
versa.
were just talking, obviously,
Diane
just
always
talking.
told me that she was best friends with Nick.
That's her best friend. They go
Oh,
drinking
and
together.
by killing him.
Mhm,
I can't
yeah,
believe
sure.
that one would try to kill the other.
According to the logic of the game.
But even the best of friends can end up in the worst fights.
Still, the voices and footsteps I heard.
I don't know, Perry. You know I don't fight too much about
Much
this
more.
thing. I mean, we yell at each other on occasion about work,
Diane's
but
voice.
I usually end up fighting my friends every now and again. I haven't had a fight with you yet, though. Which is crazy, considering our
wildly different
Of
opinions.
course.
yeah.
What did he say?
I know, that's
I guess
fine.
it's a testament to just how civil we are.
We are pretty civil with each other.
Fuck you.
Except when you talk about raviolis being a Pop-Tart, Pop-Tarts being a ravioli, and then I start throwing hands.
That's his triggers.
Dude, I've had the
Don't,
weirdest...
don't disrespect pasta.
Don't fucking talk about guacamole around me, goddamn.
And don't even get him started on clones.
Dude, clone ethics. You know, my dream one day is for that clone argument to be so big that it gets memed into like someone like tweets as like a Supreme Court justice and be like, can we get like an ad hoc ruling on this real quick? And the judge is like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all?
I think if we all we have to do is we have to wait for a lawyer to do a Reddit AMA. We just have to post that question and see what happens.
We got a photo. We got a snipe legal eagle. He did that thing with like the ASDF movie where it's like is super guy legally responsible for rendering aid or whatever. There was a bit where like a Superman knockoff was always like, save me, super guy! And he's like, no, and then they died. And it was like, is that murder? It's like, no, rendering aid isn't like a legal requirement. You know, 'cause
Rendering. Well, I mean, but wouldn't they be complicit though? Because like they have the ability to, but they enact not to.
I don't think so. That's the whole thing. There's like a legal standing on that.
So are you telling me, if you are on fire and I am holding 2 gallons of water and I'm looking at you on fire and I'm just like, and I walk away, I'm fine?
I'm pretty sure, yeah. I don't think the U.S. has... Now, certain states might have a, like, in certain situations you're required to render aid, but you're not, like required to endanger
I guess you're
yourself.
not obligated, but...
It is kind of fucked. Morally, you should, yeah, but legally... But when have laws ever been about morals?
Right, so like, if it's not about morals, if it was like a clone...
Get the fuck out of here.
I am serious! Every time I have... Listen!
No,
I'm getting down to brass.
if we're getting out of the morals here, and in that case, then no, because only one body committed the crime, and they would get...
Yeah, only one body. But the 2 bodies were one at that point.
You know, but you can't try 2 people... Well, I guess you can't... But
yeah, that would be double jeopardy. But they're the same person.
They're the same person, but they are different bodies, and there's something about the body of the crime. There's a whole fucking... I would have to bust out a legal textbook, and we would have to honestly sit here if we were going to go into that regard. And I don't feel like doing that at the moment. Mostly because we got to chase... Are we really going to...
Hey, where are you going? Deputy Willie, he's over here.
No, he's not.
Hurry.
What? Okay.
What?
Kaysen fell behind, so they thought that we were running off.
Fucking Kaysen.
Game is a little clunky.
This game is hella clunky. I like how the game's gonna make us run like the entire length of the fucking town. Because they're like, I'm pretty sure no one's actually bothered to like stop and admire our railroad texture. Which is just a PNG on flat ground.
close to the Ingrams?
Life is beautiful.
No, I mean, well, I always say hi when I see them at their store.
What is the
Don't you
fuck
think
is
they
this?
make a wonderful family?
I
What the
guess
fuck,
so.
Casey?
Including
Casey's
Jim, I
trying to
suppose they
snipe
do.
her girl.
Indeed they do.
He's
The
making
ideal
small
family,
talk.
I'd say. You know that I look after Isaac and Isaiah pretty often, right?
Yeah.
I'm a pretty good
They
father
come out
figure.
when I take them out. Yesterday, Mama and Papa, and this morning, Grandpa.
Grandpa.
Always about their family. Just listening to them makes me feel so happy. I don't
It's
have
like,
any
I don't.
brothers.
Oh.
Maybe I'm a little jealous of those two. That's why when I come here,
Sorry,
I'm
my
always
train of
ready to
thought
visit.
just obliterated because this is like fucking weird. Why don't you just live here then, Case in Christ? God, why don't you just marry Greenvale, huh?
About me, let's get going.
Maybe Kaysen will move in.
Maybe he will. Maybe the end of the story is happy, and it's like York settles down and becomes a cop here, and he quits the FBI. And
This is the Sonic movie. He's decided to be the small town cop.
Yeah.
Darkness. I see Emily's face.
Okay, yeah.
Doing this again.
When I first
doing
met
this
her on the
again.
bridge, she looked so
Dignified. What?
and that glimmer in her eyes when she argues every word I say.
So is this like just we are sitting here like, God damn, I really love this woman. It's a shame that she's in mortal danger right now.
Well, she's not in mortal danger. She's just walking on the street.
Face in the gallery. And that coffee she made.
She's just gonna be like, at some point, it's
Whoa!
like the power of our love for her.
Will bring us to a new power that goes further beyond the FBI agent.
And then he'll realize that the ropes are loose and he can just slide out. Fun fact, it's easier to get out of ropes that you've been tied in than you think. Alright, this is a story.
You have to explain, otherwise.
Alright. So back in my years as a Boy Scout, one day we were really bored and someone was like, we were like fucking around and someone was being annoying, so we like tied them up. We like tied them to a tree because young adults are fucked up like that. And then we walked away, and then he was like, "Fuck you guys!" As he walked back to camp. We're like, "How the fuck did you get?" He's like, "I broke out." And we're like, "What?" And then someone was like, "How'd you do that?" And he was like, "I just wiggled." And we're like, "No, our knots are pretty solid." And he goes, "No, it was like." He was like, at this point we were fascinated, and I was like, someone tied someone tied my hands behind my back, and they got it really tight, and I sat there and I fiddled with it. I was like, and maybe it was the rope, but I was like, and I got out, and they're like, what the fuck? And so then we got my roommate Cole, and we tied it, we fucking hot tied him, and he was able to get out. And I guess maybe because we know knots or something, but because we're Boy Scouts, we've got good knots.
Deputy Willie, he's over here. Come on, hurry.
But they weren't moving for 10, 15 seconds.
But so we're just sitting there, and it's because we're a bunch of Eagle Scouts. We have our knot game on point, But I was just sitting there, and I was able to anything they put in me, and they were tight.
Oh, we're gonna go on Bishy for York.
Can we stop running now, please?
They have both decided they are in love.
Oh, is that what this whole arc is? That they've decided they want to fuck? I thought she'd already decided she wanted to smash.
No, she wanted to, well,
Be careful, Kaysen's gonna not catch up.
York thinks that that Emily wants to smash Zach. Good boy, Lily.
But moral of the story is,
Hey, so we took
we
the
were
long route.
messing around, and we would have
Playing
competitions to
with
see who could bust out of the bonds the fastest. And it's a weird story looking back and telling it, but it's I'm just
Yeah, great pantomiming for the audience who can't see us.
Yeah.
You gotta stop doing that.
What George said.
No, I
Look,
haven't.
I'm
And that's
Italian.
why
It's
you
in my
can stay out
nature.
here and keep trying to contact him. I'm just going to check things out.
But
I'll
yeah,
stay out of danger.
it's really easy to break out of ropes, especially if someone who tied you up isn't good at it.
I have a friend who has gotten really good at that kind of tying people up.
Yeah? Okay.
And when those knots are made, it's quite difficult to get out.
I see. I wonder if it's because of, like, the rope they have.
It might be the rope. It might be that specific way of doing knots. Like, it all ties upon itself.
Yeah.
Now Emily can see it.
Oh, shit.
Stop right there.
Freeze!
Is Deadly Premonition...
Stop right
Dude,
there.
Deadly Premonition 2 should have a co-op mode where that's Emily and York.
I'm convinced that Deadly Premonition 2 is a prequel.
You think so?
I've seen nothing about the game except for... I don't want to get into specifics, but...
What the hell?
There is a character in the promotional art for Deadly Premonition 2 that I can only assume would make it a prequel.
Okay, interesting. Oh, he's back.
York?
I think,
Emily is here. Time to say goodbye.
like bondage tying too, though, is a lot of knots that knot back on itself.
Yeah.
Too late. I can help you. Just untie me and let me.
It was very fun to figure that out.
The situation.
That was a very good friend.
Irreversible.
Hey, I'm gonna text that person.
Unfixable.
York, no situation.
Is this one of your...
No.
Okay.
No. Literally just... It was literally just... We could talk about that kind of stuff together,
Yeah.
but, like, nothing came of it. Just really good friends.
Okay, so for those of us who don't know, Perry's got hose.
Okay, look. You can't just say that. That is a Perry of the past.
Perry of the past was a bit of a man whore, from what I understand.
That was, like, early high school days.
Really? This was...
Well, I mean... Okay, maybe a little bit post high school, but
All I can do now is wait.
I am
Perry had hose. But so at one point, oh shit. Oh, bam.
God.
What, do you just have that one handgun?
Yes.
Wow. Here we go.
Do I have an inventory? Nope.
Oh.
I've got a couple medkits.
Hooray! Who plays a Spider-Man game to like not play as Spider-Man?
Well, I mean, at least this person plays exactly like Spider-Man, and not like Spider-Man PS4, where all of a sudden I'm gonna take over Mary Jane and do sneaky missions.
Dude, why don't you just auto aim, like not auto aim, and just go for headshots?
Because I'm not good at it. He's checking his head. Oh, Emily's not a quirky character that's like, great, fantastic,
Yeah,
amazing.
fantastic. Amazing!
I
Nice
love
shot!
it. Do it again.
I got it!
Murder!
Murder!
More!
Hey, reload.
Good call.
I don't know how you don't have that first-person shooter instinct of...
Because I don't play first-person shooters!
I am
That's the answer!
I am, like, fucking, like, hardwired, especially from, like, Destiny and games like that, to just always be reloading.
Well, take a guess. Take a guess about the games I don't play.
You don't play shooters. You're an action platformer, man. And
I
I play everything.
Yeah, shut up.
But I have a lot of shooters under my belt.
Yeah, I mean, I play a lot. Just shooters just don't grasp me.
You gotta play. I feel like one of these days we should
played
play
Overwatch.
We should
and
play like Destiny together.
That's about it.
But that I don't know. I'm like morally upset with Destiny 2 right now and don't want to play it.
It took all your money.
I just whoa.
Woohoo! Are you?
Hey, Macarena! I don't know why he lit on fire. I mean, I know Emily's kind of hot, but like not enough to make someone self-combust.
I was like, am I good? Am I good?
Are we safe? Do we have a book to read?
Holy shit! This is a tall ass fucking.
We're climbing the clock tower.
Oh my god, that's right.
There you go.
Whoa!
What?
Yeah, I shot the barrel.
Oh, I didn't see the barrel there. I was like too busy processing all the dudes.
I gotta process these dudes.
Dude, dude, I was just like, what's going on?
Okay.
Oh yeah.
I know we're running a bit long.
Yeah.
Oh!
We are running.
Emily's shoulder tackle. But that's because there's a save point right here.
Oh, hell yeah.
And
First
it's finally time we start tackling the bosses of Deadly
All
Premonition.
right, ladies and gentlemen. Next time in the kitchen, it's boss time.
I've been waiting for this. Thank you, Akihiko.
Look, next time, we're gonna get fucking boss tiered up. We're ready to go. We're gonna slap some ass. We have unlimited medium first aid kits.
Unlimited medium first aid kits. That ain't nothing to scoff at.
That is nothing to scoff at. But next time we are gonna do that. Hey, water break. Make sure you. I didn't do it last time, so you gotta drink 2 glasses of water this time. That way you're staying hydrated, clear and copious, everyone. Adios.